morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Cameron Woolley Show. Across from me is Ming Chen.
What's up, everybody?
And I'm Cameron Woolley. How we doing this week?
Do you have any good rants and raves in you?
I mean,
Because I think that might have worked. I think it worked.
As always, we always have rants on the Cameron Woolley Show today.
Sure, but they don't lead in your team going on a 7-win streak or 8. Am I miscounting this?
7 wins, but anyways, today, Wednesday, September 29th, year of our Lord 2021, the New York Yankees on a big run.
2 games up?
2 games up on Boston for the first wild card.
Yes.
3 games up on Toronto for the second wild card. And as of right now, I know everybody says this a lot, but if the season ended today, the Yankees would be holding serve for the American League wild card game.
Yes, and going against a Red Sox team, which is not playing great right now.
Yeah, they're not playing great ball right now. Came in this weekend, or last weekend, they watched the New York Yankees come in. And the Red Sox thought, hey, it's going to be a big series.
Yeah.
But we got this. It's Fenway Park.
Yes.
Since 2004, when have the Yankees ever brutalized Boston at Fenway Park? Okay, other than the Boston Massacre of 2006.
Yeah.
But again, 2006, sad that year just doesn't count. Nobody cares about that year.
No. And
you
gotta love this result.
Came in.
You gotta love this.
To Fenway Park. And not only won that series. I remember I was thinking, never in my wildest dreams did I think that they would sweep the series.
No, and pretty handily too.
Well, not exactly handily. They won the first game handily.
Sure.
It got a little spooky around the 6th inning when Devers hit the 3-run homer off Cole, and I'm like, oh God, here we go again.
But
Fangool.
7-3 at that point. You can't be that worried.
Yeah, it was 7.
Chuck and
with all the games that the Yankees have blown this year, and Fenway being a house of horrors for this team for years,
still,
it spooked me a bit. I'm not gonna say it made me panic. Okay. Although it did make me panic. It made me say the Yankees were going to blow the lead on Twitter, but when do I not say that?
All right. You got your 2 powerhouse hitters absolutely on fire right now.
Well, Judge, not so much. Well, Judge had a great game last night, reached base safely 3 times with a good sac fly. But we're going to get to the other guy. We're just going to kind of try and run through. We're going to try and run through everything here, kind of rapid fire.
Sure.
The New York Yankees finally get to Nate Eovaldi, who has given them loads of trouble. For, ever since he put on a Red Sox uniform, Nathan Eovaldi has just been lights out against the Yankees.
Yeah.
He has not gotten hit hard, and this is kind of really the first time I've seen them hit Eovaldi hard, especially at Fenway. Because Eovaldi was always good for at least 6 quality innings against the Yankees. He just seemingly had their number. Their hitters just couldn't touch him, and then they just touched him on Friday night. They touched him a lot. They touched him a lot. And to the tune of 7 runs given up, I believe, by
7
him.
runs.
7 earned runs by Eovaldi. And it was 7-0 in the 3rd inning. Kyle Schwarber missed a pop-up. It was fun. It was super fun.
Yes. It was fun. Cole gets a win, his 16th.
Cole didn't have the best game. He had a little trouble with the walks, 3 walks in 6 innings. Not optimal, but he was good enough.
6 strikeouts. Only gave out 1 long ball, but yeah, I mean, it was 3-run homer, but still.
Clay Holmes came in. Didn't have his best appearance, but then Wandy Peralta, guy who's been nails for the last month and a half, just nails for us. And I remember I hated this guy. A few months ago, this guy.
Why'd you hate him?
Because he gave up runs, and we were sitting with a lack of left-handed production and a lack of outfield production. Mike Tauchman that seemingly hit a home run every single night that Peralta stunk it up. So So it kind of pissed me off a little bit when I ignored Tauchman's numbers overall as a Giant. And now Tauchman, I believe, has been DFA'd or sent down. Or
Right.
all I know is that he's not playing much.
I don't know where he is.
And then Chad Green closed it out in the 9th. So, overall, easy peasy, Japanesey.
Okay.
So,
can't complain about that. All right, so that's one down.
and then one down, then the second game comes around.
Okay. We have.
And then, this game was an experience. This was, oh
Nestor
my God.
Cortez.
Nasty Nestor Cortez coming in. He's got the new Super Mario Brothers fonted T-shirt. Nasty Nestor comes in with the porn stash, just dealing.
Yes.
The whole game. Well, he didn't exactly deal. He did his job. Bottom line is, if you can scroll down to his line, 4.1 innings pitched, not the best outing for him, but didn't walk anyone. And a couple
runs,
of those
4
hits were
not
kind of
terrible. Gave up a dinger, but
and that was Kevin Plawecki. It was bad. I didn't
third home run.
I didn't like Kevin Plawecki, but it doesn't matter because Mike King comes in, does a good job, except for the wild pitch. Lucas Licky comes in for a third inning, but Luis Severino comes in
Gets
to
the
pitch
win.
the bottom of the 7th.
Gets the win.
Pitches the bottom of the 7th and the bottom of the 8th.
Look at that, 4 strikeouts.
Gives up no
one
runs,
walk.
no hits.
Yeah.
1 walk and 4 strikeouts. Looked just flawless out there. He has just been a beast coming out of the bullpen. Oh my God, Luis Severino.
All right, 2 innings. Is he ready to go 4? Can they put him in as an opener?
He's just a reliever.
All right.
And he is excelling big time at that role.
Okay. Hey.
And then Chapman comes in, gets a woo, as always, but gets the win, but not for the Herculean swing in the top of the 8th inning by Giancarlo Stanton. Just takes a
Boom. Grand salami.
It was all with 2 outs. All with 2 outs. So when people see me on Twitter getting pissed off that the Yankees aren't finishing innings,
sure.
Swings like this are why.
I want to see the count on this. Well, I was like, geez, at this point, just walk him.
Does Darwinson Hernandez
walk in the run?
Well, Darwinson Hernandez throws that to him. 94 middle.
Was that the first pitch?
Yes.
First pitch.
First pitch of that bat with
Boom,
clear
right
Lansdowne Street.
Right over to the DraftKings sign. Give them
cleared that sign.
Okay.
Cleared the monster and probably cleared Lansdowne Street.
Look at the demoralized. Look at it.
No. Where's Alex Cora's face? I want to see the shot. Where's Alex Cora's face?
Swing back.
Where is it?
Swing back. Are they?
Where's Alex Cora's face?
Celebrating. Bam. Come on.
Where's Cora's face?
Go on. Go back to.
Come on. Okay. Rewind. To the.
Okay, we'll go
like
all the
right
way back.
after.
Let's just go all the way back.
Go all the way back, dude. What pitch is that, dude? Middle to Stanton with the bases loaded when he's thinking swing.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Where's Alex Cora's face?
Oh,
there it is.
There it is.
I posted this on Twitter, and it was like a mini banger. Got 9 likes. Good for my standards.
Over the DraftKings side.
I posted something on Twitter, and I'm proud of this tweet.
Sure.
Because it's a thought I've had ever since 2018.
Okay.
The most underrated part of every big Yankee home run against the Red Sox is the shot of Alex Cora looking severely disappointed.
Yeah.
So Stanton just comes in, like the guy on deck, Gallo goes up to him, he's like, gee, this might be a really good time for you to get angry. He's like, that's my secret, Cap, I'm always angry. Just goes in, Hulk smash.
Yeah, I mean, I know you got to pitch to him, like, dude.
I remember I tweeted out, I think it was like, we have a Hulk.
There were 2
or
outs.
Something like
there were
that.
2 outs.
Yeah, 2 outs, bases loaded. All of the base runners were with 2 outs.
I guess
I remember the at bat after Tony Rizzo got hit with a pitch.
They don't want to tie the game, but I'm like, dude, walk Stanton to get to Gallo and get that 3rd out and make it a tie game.
Gallo,
That's how dangerous.
What are you gonna do? You can't throw a ball to Joey Gallo.
I guess,
dude, Gallo's hit 38 home runs. What do you think? Okay. It was still a terrible pitch, but you don't walk the guy.
Gallo's in 203. You could
Dude,
pitch
Gallo. It doesn't matter what Gallo said, dude, he has an OPS of 829. He's been hitting better as of late.
So what?
Well, Gallo didn't really do much.
All right, you're the Red Sox. What do? Bases loaded, 2 outs, stands up the bat.
You try and
he's swinging
out.
He's swinging the bat like that. What do? You
try and get him out. You try your chances. You know what you do? Better pitch selection. You don't throw a fastball.
Right now, every time it's going to hurt you. Every time.
You don't throw a fastball middle to one of the best hitters on the planet when he is hitting well.
I agree.
You don't do that. Just it wasn't the dude. Like, why would you walk him there, dude? He's good.
Because you get
great,
one run instead of 4. That's why.
Well, obviously now you say that, but imagine if Stanton. Imagine if they pitch to him and they'll say like, imagine.
All right, you're watching this game. He's up.
Okay.
What do you? He's at least gonna get. He's getting one of those runs in, if not all of them.
Okay, if you tell me the scenario that he's at least getting one of those runs in, then yeah, you walk him.
I mean,
yes, you take your chances with Gallo.
Stanton's hitting a home run every game, right? Almost. Yeah, he's almost at a game a home run.
He's hitting. I mean, he's hit a homer a game because he homered on Sunday, and then he homered last night against Toronto. So
he's on this crazy pace, man.
Like he is on some crazy streak, but
it's almost like
with all due respect.
I'm giving him a lot of respect.
Nobody really knew that Stanton was on this hot stretch until like Saturday night. Until after that Grand Slam, it's like, oh, Stanton's on fire.
He's on fire, all right. Like, holy
and
crap,
then,
man.
Interesting tidbit, after his homer on Sunday night, I believe he is the first Yankee, at least the first Yankee, to have 3 home runs and 10 RBIs in a series at Fenway Park. And I know RBIs have kind of become a wishy-washy stat with all the new age stuff, which I respect. In his last week, he has an OPS of 1.745. And after that series at Fenway Park,
let's game log. 424 at Boston home run, 924, 925 home run, 926 home run, 928 Toronto home. He's hit a home run in the last 4 games he's played in. Like, you know it's coming.
Well, now people are pitching terrified to him.
Before that, shoot, I'm trying to pull up the full game log.
Like, people are pitching scared to the guy. He wasn't on this hot stretch until he got to Fenway.
Texas didn't hit a home run, but home run 2 nights before. Home run in at least 2 home runs to Cleveland series, 1 in Baltimore. I mean, he's almost every series he's hit a home run.
Also, Mitt, by the way, thank you for taking care of Boston last night.
I was going to get to that. You're welcome.
Thank you for taking care of Boston. You're welcome. You can do that a couple more times.
And almost every year, Baltimore plays a spoiler. What year was it? 2016 with the fried chicken, and they
2011 was the one with the fried chicken.
2011, okay, sorry.
2011 was when what was the John Lackey?
Yes.
So John Lackey with the fried chicken,
the video games in the
video games in the clubhouse. 8-game lead in August, and then it's just
gone,
bam,
evaporated. Yes.
Yankees ended up winning the division, but the Rays ended up coming back big time and game 162 it was an Evan Longoria walk-off.
Yep.
That's some crazy stuff, but then Stanton the next night, after Judge, it's the big double, which, all intents and purposes, he should have been a strikeout.
Sure.
But also, Babby Dahlbeck should have caught the pop-up. Oh, Babby. Yeah, Bobby Dahlbeck, the best first baseman in Boston. Bobby Dahlbeck. Or however they... Is it Bobby or Bobby?
Wait, let's see if we get the highlight up here. Is this it? I can't.
And then predictably, Matt Vasgersian just loses it.
Yeah, 6-3 final. You got to be pretty happy about that.
Yo, MLB.com updated the interface for their box score.
Yeah. So what is this? After the 4th, Red Sox win probability 70.9. Not bad.
Yeah, I'm assuming according to Baseball Savant. Top of the 5th. Urshela grounded into a double play, but then DJ LeMahieu punched a single to right. and scored Sanchez. So Yankees lead 2-1. Then bottom of the 7th. Oh my God! So many bad stuff. And then there was the sack fly, and then the game is tied. Kike Hernandez struck out, and then with 2 outs, and it's, oh, God, Joey Gabagool, what are you thinking? DJ LeMickey, what are you thinking?
Whoops.
And they dropped the pop-ups. I don't know what was it windy? I don't care how windy it is.
No, you gotta catch a routine
No, Joe.
pop-up, not a fly ball, pop-up.
No, you're making the Italians look bad, dude.
Yeah, and here we go.
Then you look,
tie game,
here,
bottom of the
Green.
7th. Oh,
Then
he
this
popped
one
it up.
Popped it up.
That wouldn't be
LeMahieu in foul territory. Then, it drops it.
That wouldn't be a home run in a telephone booth. Yeah.
Wouldn't be a home run anywhere because it was foul. Oh, LeMahieu. Oh, couldn't get the read. Oh, God.
Whoops.
That one just... Ooh. He's had trouble reading pop-ups. And then with 2 strikes, pops one up. Left center. Gallo, 13 defensive runs saved.
Got it. Whoops.
Knocked down by 1. His defensive runs saved was knocked down by 1 on that play.
Yes.
And then Gallo threw out Schwarber at second.
Two drop
pop-ups
in the same inning.
In that same inning. And
Back to back.
And then Bobby Dahlbeck with Aaron Judge at the plate.
Yes.
Okay, just play that video.
Yes. Here we go. We got it. Sorry, I gotta sit through the set.
Oh my God,
seconds.
these ads.
I know.
So basically, there was a bunch of controversy.
I mean,
there were 2 times where Judge should have been out here.
Yeah.
If we're being perfectly honest, Judge should have been out twice.
Can't give Aaron Judge extra outs, right?
Yeah, you don't give Aaron Judge extra outs. Okay, this
All right,
was the pop-up.
Pops it up. Great. 1 out.
Dahlbeck. Oh.
Oh, dang.
He hesitated, didn't know where the wall was. Kind of reached out, and then...
I mean, literally an inch.
And then this...
And then inch 2 are...
is Joe West just being Joe West.
Yes.
It was just... this was a transfer.
It was.
Should have been a transfer, dropped the transfer. And then Judge,
boom.
the next pitch. You give Aaron Judge 2 extra chances.
In the gap.
He does that. Now, I've heard a lot of people, especially Red Sox fans, they're saying Joe West blew this game for the Red Sox. The Red Sox should have won that game because Joe West is a terrible umpire. It's like, okay, he was also a terrible umpire for the Yankees. So, like you're telling me that there weren't strikes down the middle that were called balls?
Evened out. It evened out. What are you gonna do?
Also, Dahlbeck should have caught that pop-up. So
should have. He should have.
There were 2 opportunities there, and then the aforementioned Hulk goes deep again.
What we call this is insurance runs, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, we call these insurance runs.
Yes.
And this was insurance in a flamboyant way.
Yes.
Very flamboyant insurance.
And Chad Green.
Green got into a little trouble in the 8th.
Yeah, a couple
gave
hits.
Me a heart
2
attack,
strikeouts.
and then...
Then Chapman locks it down. 1 walk, 1 strikeout, 1 inning.
And Chapman got the save. The sweep at Fenway.
Yes, giving them a little distance.
Officially gave them a 1-game lead.
Yes.
And Stanton's career OPS at Fenway Park is now 1.40.
Jeez, man! Again, just freaking Barry Bonds him at this point, man. Just put him on pace.
Is Stanton hits well at Fenway?
He does.
I guess. I don't know what it is.
He does. Playoff preview? Hopefully.
We don't know.
With these results? Hopefully. You want this.
Again, the narrative changes every week.
Sure.
Right now, I remember last week we were talking about, it could happen. There's something that could happen, a little bit of...
And, with the way things going, it might not be Boston. It could be Seattle.
I looked at
Seattle.
I looked at the standings this morning. I spat out my apple juice. I'm like, what?
Release the Kraken, ladies and gentlemen.
I was looking at the standings. Spat out my apple juice. I'm like, what? Seattle.
Yeah. So Toronto
Toronto
May not
came
make
back.
it.
Oakland's an afterthought. Well, I'm not.
3.5 games, man. We got what, 5 left or 5
Oakland,
games
it's
left?
slim
Five.
chance for Oakland.
There's 5 games left. Anything can happen.
So there's 6 teams still in, technically.
Theoretically, yes.
Well, 5 teams still
Yes.
technically in the race.
Yes.
For the American League wild card.
Insanity,
And
ladies and gentlemen.
Just
Absolute
nuts.
insanity. I mean, shoot, man. No, geez, Seattle's got 4 games left. Oof.
Seattle's got 4. Yankees have 5.
Yep.
And Boston has.
Boston's got 5.
Boston has 5. Yes.
Yep. Toronto's got 5. So
Toronto's got 5, including tonight and tomorrow
yes.
against the Yankees. So, like, I remember, like, Seattle came out of nowhere. It's like, what the hell?
did.
They're 9-1 in their last 10.
They did.
They've won 3 in a row, and they're an underrated team. They're
They
not
are.
really built great.
No, but they're
One game they could sneak up.
they're hanging in though.
It's like,
man.
I would not want, like, no. I do not want a repeat of 1995.
Hey man, if Baltimore beats Boston tonight,
Dude, Baltimore beats Boston tonight.
and Seattle wins,
And Seattle beats Oakland, then all of a sudden, Seattle's in that wild card spot.
we
Just like, I would love this
This is
story.
exciting.
I would love this story if they weren't playing the Yankees in a potential wild card game.
Sure.
Because I would not hear the end of it if Seattle knocked us out.
Oh sure. Sure.
Because if you remember, well, you were alive, but the last time the Seattle Mariners played in the playoff game was Game 5 of the 2001 American League Championship Series.
Right.
Guess who celebrated on the mound while they they didn't know it at the time, but they went into a 20-year playoff drought after winning 116 games.
Yeah.
Guess who they saw celebrating on that
Who was
mound?
on the mound?
The New York Yankees
Oh,
winning
yeah,
their
sure.
winning
Sure.
their 4th straight American League
Sure.
pennant.
After winning 116 games.
116 wins. That was Ichiro's rookie year. Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
Edgar
freaking
Martinez.
Was A-Rod on that
No,
team?
I think A-Rod was
Or was
on
that in
Texas by
Texas
that point.
still?
I think A-Rod was
a
on
good
top. I
team,
don't know,
man.
but dude, that Mariners team was really
It
good.
was stacked.
Yeah, 40-something-year-old Jamie Moyer.
They were more
putting-
throwing garbage, but
just throwing an 87-mile-an-hour fastball, throwing garbage with more garbage on the ball.
Yes.
Because there's no way Jamie Moore didn't use an emery board, Vaseline,
hey man, whatever.
hot sauce, and
and Big
spider
League Chew.
ties and Big League Chew,
Big League Chew.
on his pitches. There's no way that guy
Sure.
didn't use stuff.
Wow.
So the Seattle Mariners, possibly a poetic run, a Cinderella run.
Yeah.
I'll respect them. Chicago White Sox clinching their division
Dude.
with 90 wins. The American League Central is pathetic. Absolutely pathetic.
It
And the
is.
Yankees haven't. Ironically enough, the team that the Yankees played the best in the American League Central was the White Sox.
Yeah.
if it weren't for Zach Britton, they would have swept the season series.
Yeah. So
If it weren't for Zach Britton and Andreini, they would have
Yep.
swept the season series. Of course, that one loss being at the Field of Dreams.
right.
And
Right, we'll walk
partly
off.
ruining that movie for me.
Right. But
But
yeah,
dude, Seattle half a game back.
it could be interesting. Be great to see Boston not even make it to the wild card.
That would be funny. I would love it. But you know, if it's any team I beat, I'd want to beat Boston.
Sure,
I'd
sure.
love to beat Boston in
Sure.
the wild card game. Now, granted, would I rather face Chris Sale or Yusei Kikuchi in a wild card game? I'd rather face Yusei Kikuchi. Now, of course, now that I said that, Kikuchi's going to be on the mound in the wild card game against
Right.
the Yankees in the Bronx, and he's going to throw up 7 scoreless.
Yeah. So Sale,
So, as of right now, it would
Cole.
be Cole. It would be Cole against Sale.
yes.
Although the chaos route, which is the best timeline for the Yankees, is the Yankees have the top wild card, but Boston, Seattle, and Toronto end up in a 3-way tie.
Oh,
they
man.
have to use their good
So they have
pitchers.
to beat each other up. Whoa.
So they have to use their good
Battle
pitchers.
Royale. And then, whoa,
Oh
man.
God, not the Fortnite reference, but then next thing you know, the
I'm thinking more wrestling, but okay.
wrestling. Yeah, okay, good. That's the based battle royale.
Pro wrestling.
Royal Rumble.
Royal Rumble, yes.
Royal Rumble.
Right, Royal Rumble.
Just-
Yes. Wow,
So,
that would be awesome.
That would be so fun to watch. Oh my God. And then we'll follow the Yankees heart attack on Tuesday. Oh my God, dude! Next Tuesday is the wild card game.
Yeah.
So I could potentially, by the next time we record, the Yankees season could be over, dude. Think about that.
Yeah.
Think about that. The Yankees season could be over. As now we break down last night's game. Actually, you know what? I'm going to talk about one other thing in the standings.
Okay.
Scroll down to the National League.
Let's go to the National League because we got some crazy stuff going on.
Crazy stuff, dude. The St. Louis Cardinals. I don't know how they do it.
17 in a row.
17 in a row. And
17 in a row.
And they are either going to go to Dodger Stadium or Oracle Park.
Yeah, we don't know yet.
We don't know. We're going to know very soon. But
it's not over yet.
But the Cardinals have the second wild card. How did they do it? Every year they pull it out.
Every year.
Dude, what is that? Harrison Bader turning into one of the best center fielders in baseball. Tyler O'Neill hitting 30-something bombs. Yeah. Nolan Arenado, well,
there's Goldschmidt's on that team too, right?
There's no devil magic in Nolan Arenado.
Right, no.
But the Cardinals using their devil magic again. They're stupid.
Yes.
They're full metal alchemists.
They're praying to Jobu. I don't know, man.
They're full metal alchemists. They're doing alchemy. I don't know what they're doing over there. I don't know. They're using the Force. I don't know. They're using some kind of. They're like, if we're talking like extended universe Star Wars stuff, they like went to a nexus of dark side energy and just bathed in a pool of dark side energy. I don't know. The Star Wars extended universe is really weird. But long story short, the Cardinals win 17 in a row, and they somehow slither their way back into the playoffs after I think they were like 9 games back.
Yeah.
At the All-Star game. Dude,
they totally were.
It's stupid.
Every year.
It's
every
stupid.
Year.
It's stupid, and I wanted to see the Cincinnati Reds make it.
I know.
I wanted to see Joey Votto have another chance at the World Series. I want to see Nick Castellanos hit bombs and then see whatever terrible thing happened that day. I wanted to see Red October.
Yeah,
and we didn't get it.
Here come the Redbirds.
Although
the playoffs.
Well, I guess something that was funny was the Mets being the Mets. It was just bad. They were leading the division at the All-Star break. I remember 4th of July. It was like the Mets were planting their flag at Yankee Stadium.
They were.
Chapman blowing the save to Pete Alonso. Yep. I thought it was over. Everyone thought it was over. The Yankees dropped to 500.
Yep.
I think they were 41-41 at that point. The Mets leading a, albeit terrible and uncompetitive NL East.
Yeah. That still is not over yet.
Dude, the NL East, another race. I remember I was watching at the same time that the Yankees Blue Jays game was going on, which we'll get to that in a second. I decided to watch the top of the 9th of the Braves Phillies game, and the Phillies, Will Smith almost screwed the pooch in that one. But now it is a 3.5 game race between the Braves and Phillies.
Yeah.
Both of these teams control their own destiny.
Right. Atlanta's probably going to clinch the division, but hey, man.
Atlanta's going to clinch.
You never know, man.
It's some funny stuff.
You never know.
It's just funny.
Yeah, it is funny.
The Brewers clinch the NL Central, and in the NL West, it is just chaotic. Dude, the San Francisco Giants.
Look at these two
How
teams,
did they do it?
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
I heard. I talked to my friends who are Dodger fans, and they're like, "Oh, it's the cheating lab. The Giants are cheating." No, I'm like, yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Is everybody on that team having a career year? Yes.
Yes.
There are times where teams just have super fluky careers where everybody has a career year.
Yeah.
Like there are times that happened. Would it surprise me if it came out that the Giants are cheating? No. But no, the NL West, I haven't really paid attention to it much this year because the Yankees have done something chaotic every single week.
Right.
And it just turned out.
Arizona's terrible, man. Baltimore might not get the draft pick.
But wait, where's Arizona at?
They're at 50 and 107.
Oh, you got to tank.
I know. We got.
No. Don't tank. Don't tank, please. Beat Boston, please.
Okay. All right. You know what?
Spoiler.
I would rather keep Boston in the playoffs, then get the first. The first
Okay,
pick in the
good.
draft.
Because the MLB draft is a crapshoot anyway. Remember that.
Sure, except for Adley Rutschman, who.
Okay, Adley Rutschman was okay. Adley Rutschman, dude, he's the once in a
Or Wander Franco. Come on. Like,
Wander Franco was an international signing. Dude, what's he gotten on base like 45 straight games or something?
yeah, something
I think last time I checked, it was 41 straight games on base for Wander Franco.
God bless
Dude, that guy's gonna kill us.
Guy can hit
for years.
Yes, he is.
Both
Watch
the Yankees and Orioles, we're gonna be complaining
out.
about how he's so good.
Yes.
But knowing the Rays, he'll probably be wearing some other jersey in his prime.
Crapshoot, perhaps.
But I want to talk about the San Diego Padres.
Okay.
All the
man.
hype. They were doing really well in the first half, and then they just decided
they
to
might
fall
not
apart
even,
and collapse.
They might not even hit 500 with that team, those signings, and all that money.
All the hype, dude. AJ Preller took a 10-year championship window and condensed it down to 3, and he just wasted one of those 3 years.
He did.
The Padres had a great farm, and they gave a lot of that farm to Tampa Bay for Blake Snell.
Yes.
And then they gave a lot of that farm to Chicago for
did.
Darvish, and it just
Didn't work out.
It's awful.
Yeah,
It's
have fun with
really
sorry, Manny. Go play golf or whatever you do in the off season.
Manny Machado.
Yeah, enjoy your off season.
He's making enough money that he won't care.
They all, unless it seems like they all are, but
Dude,
still.
they're all making big money.
Yeah.
Eric
Well,
Hosmer on that contract.
Yep.
God.
Where did that get you? Nowhere. A possible under
Thanks
500
for chasing
season.
the bag, Manny. You could have been a Yankee.
Oh god, that would have killed me. But
Oh god, dude, Manny is. I'm sorry for introducing that idea to your brain.
Imagine Manny at third though. Dang man, on the
Manny
Mets.
at third on that infield. Dude, Gio Urshela wouldn't have been a thing.
Yeah.
Well, actually, Gio Urshela would have never come up, so he would have never been a thought. God, dude, imagine that if the Yankees signed Machado, there could have been a potential infield next year of
Machado.
LeMahieu. No, you could be looking at an infield of Machado, Correa, Correa or Seager.
Sure.
I think the Seager is
Right.
more possible.
DJ.
Like you'd look at Machado, Correa, or Seager, Torres at second, or Torres or LeMahieu at second,
Right.
and you look at actually you do Torres second and move LeMahieu the first.
Sure.
Because Luke Voigt, I don't see him being a Yankee next year.
Oh, really?
With how they're treating him, they're treating him like garbage.
They are.
And then they're gonna sell low on him, and then he's gonna hit like 50 bombs with some random National League team, and it's gonna make me feel really bad when
Right.
DJ LeMahieu is hitting like an average hitter with a WRC plus of like 102.
Right.
When Voigt is crushing baseballs in like I don't know, like the Cubs or something. The
Yeah.
Cubs or the Brewers, I don't know.
Yeah.
Some team in the NL Central is gonna get him, and it's gonna suck.
Can I ask your opinion on something? Tampa Bay playing great. Not
Playing
getting the
good ball.
Not getting the lot. They may go all the way this year.
Great ball.
They're playing good enough to win it this year.
Yes.
Their home crowd not loving it. I just found out. I didn't even,
Montreal,
I was not aware of the
thing.
sister city playing. What the hell is this?
It's been going on for years. The Rays.
How the hell is this
Stu
going to work?
Sternberg has been playing grab ass with the city of Montreal.
Sure.
And potentially, I don't know, bringing back the Expos.
Sure.
And I don't care because that team is still going to be good, and they're still going to be in the division.
Sure, but nobody cares in Tampa Bay.
Dude, people care, dude. People like the Rays. Now,
they need
now
a
people
new
like the Rays.
ballpark.
Yeah, they need a new ballpark. Sternberg tried strong arming Ybor City.
It's not going to happen.
The Ybor City plan fell through.
It's not going to happen.
Would I want them to move? I mean, I don't care if they move.
Well,
I mean, Stu Sternberg is a terrible owner.
right.
And I'm kind of grateful that he's a terrible owner because if that team was bankrolled,
Right.
Imagine if that team was bankrolled like $200 million every
sure.
year.
Oh, it'd be
That,
over.
that they would they'd win 100 games.
But they don't need to be.
Yeah, again, they don't need to be.
They
But
don't need
imagine
to
if
be.
they were.
Sure.
Imagine if they were given all the money in the world to make that team would win the pennant every year.
But they don't need to.
It would turn into Cavs Warriors every year instead of be Rays Dodgers.
So apparently the Rays have a lease on Tropicana Field till 2027, and they're proposing and possibly approving a starting home games in Tampa, the 2028 season, and then halfway through moving into Montreal. So
No, we're talking 28.
2028. That's what I'm hearing.
I thought it was going to be a lot more soon than that, but
Maybe, but still, how does this work? I mean, logistically, again, it seems like a pain in the ass. What you got different hats? You got different merch? You change the team name halfway through?
You have the Rays and Expos, I believe.
Really?
Or maybe they keep the name at Tampa Bay Rays. I think they're going to keep the name at Rays.
But just play in Montreal.
Yes,
which is weird. Change the uniforms. They can make twice the money selling 2 times the merchandise.
But
I would buy an Expos hat.
Dude, Expos hat? I wouldn't buy an Expos hat because that team would be haunting me.
With the ELB logo on it, whatever that stands for, I can't remember, but El Ligue de Baseball, like I can't remember what it stands for.
El Ligue de Baseball, I don't know. Probably
remember.
Major League Baseball in French, I don't know.
They're not gonna play at whatever that Olympic Stadium is, it with the broken retractable roof that never worked.
Oh God.
I just can't. I didn't look into how like the uniforms would work. I mean, potentially, I guess you got twice the fan base, but what a weird arrangement, man. But it looks like they're gonna approve this, right?
I'm assuming it's gonna be approved because Stu Sternberg hates Tampa.
Right.
Like he just hates Tampa Bay. He does not want that. He wants to move the team to Montreal. Right. Or he wants that team out of Tampa.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
At the very least, they'll be moved to Charlotte or Raleigh or somewhere in the Carolinas.
Okay.
At least they'll be moved to a baseball-hungry city.
Vegas?
Las Vegas is becoming... it would realign the divisions.
Sure.
You know who would come into, like, the AL East? Take, like, a team like, I don't know, actually, I wouldn't
Houston?
want I want that.
The Astros?
Oh, God, if
Astros?
Houston ends up in the AL East, oh, no. 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 I mean, the Cowboys are in the NFC East.
Right.
I mean, I don't know.
I think
but that never made sense to me either.
No, it didn't.
Just the rivalries are the only reason that they were in the same division. I don't know, the the Twins. Move the Twins to the AL East. Perfect.
Sure. Okay, yeah.
Hey, swap division. You know what? Move the Las Vegas, whatever. Move the formerly Tampa Bay Rays and now Las Vegas, whatevers, to the AL Central.
The Gamblers, I don't know, whatever you want to call them.
And the Las Vegas Platinum Knights.
Sure, Platinum Knights.
You move them to the AL Central, and then you give the AL East the Minnesota Twins.
Right.
Perfect. Hey, Minnesota Twins. That would be perfect. Dude, it would be awesome.
I'd be down with that.
I'm for it.
Sure.
I'd love to. Oh, man. But it would suck the Yankees playing the Twins 19 times a year. God forbid. What will I ever do? But.
Right. I mean, I haven't read about just merchandise, right? You don't, they keep the same uniforms? Like, no, man. You got to sell twice the merch, right?
You do. Hey, it'll make them money. I guess. I don't know.
And they don't have to play on the AstroTurf on the above concrete, do they? Like that ruined careers in Montreal, man.
Well, you're telling me, is it a coincidence that every single time the Yankees play at the Trop that Judge or Stanton has to take a day for lower body stuff?
No, that weird turf in Montreal ruined Andre Dawson's knees, man. Everybody, they all got beat up. Playing that crappy
concrete,
turf.
Playing on concrete.
It's fake grass on concrete. What do you expect? Like, yeah.
AstroTurf.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah. Anyways, I wanted your opinion on that. It doesn't really. I don't know, man. It doesn't really.
I don't know.
At that point, just move the team to a baseball-friendly city. But
move the team to Vegas. Dude, Vegas is becoming a popping sports market.
Yeah, huge. You look up a ticket of a Golden Knights game lately, like I can't afford to go. I tried to go once.
It's a brilliant atmosphere, dude. You see the Vegas Golden Knights playoff games?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a game I'd love to go to, just as a random fan.
Just feel the atmosphere.
Just as an apathetic Devils fan.
Sure.
A fan who hasn't seen playoff hockey or meaningful playoff hockey in a while. Yeah. Aside from a Taylor Hall-induced playoff appearance from a team that should have been in the running for Rasmus Dahlin, but I don't know, it would be fun to just go to one of those games.
Yeah, absolutely.
I guess I should break down the Yankee game on last night before I move to Giants and Devils.
Yankees.
Last night, Jameson Taillon, first start back. re-aggravates his ankles. He'll probably be out for the year. Mike King comes in, lays down the hammer, at least decently enough. Gives up a run 2 2/3, and then the bullpen locks it down the rest of the way. Luis Severino did more Luis Severino
Chad Green's
things.
out there every night, man.
Dude, Chad Green has thrown 80-something innings.
You gotta rest him up,
His
man.
arm has fallen off. Dude, he shouldn't be pitching that much.
Gotta rest him up.
Dude, the fact that he's given up so many big home runs late in games isn't because he's a bad reliever or he's not clutch.
Yeah,
no.
they just keep running him out there.
No, they just keep running him out there because all the relievers are either so spastic that you can't trust them or they're hurt. And Green has survived somehow.
Yeah.
And now it's paying big time that the Yankees are in a big playoff race.
Yeah. Knocked out Hyun-Jin Ryu, though. Knocked him out.
No, Yankees did a little bit of damage on him.
Judge home run. Stanton home run.
Judge
Urshela
home run. Judge home run.
Boom.
No, just some good hitting. Look at the Stanton home run for a bit.
Okay.
By the way, this is his 4th game in a row with a home run, so.
Yeah. We're just saying.
Well, look at Stanton's home run.
Okay.
Just right here.
3-run jack. It's
And now Stanton, he worked a good count here. It was a great at bat. Laid off some. The first pitch of that bat was a pitch that was in the batter's box, inside, and it was called a strike.
Right.
Look at where this pitch is. And he hits that 421 feet. He hits that into the near the.
That was off
suites,
his shoe tops, man.
Near the suites
off
at Rogers
shoe
Center.
tops.
A changeup, tailing down and in at his ankles.
He golfed it out, man. That's a freaking Tiger Woods special right
421
there.
feet.
421. Just made it look effortless, too. Look at that.
Look at that.
Bloop.
Bang. Just right there. Didn't look like it was 100 miles an hour off the bat, but...
Nope. Cranked it.
Just boom.
Cranked it.
That was just hit well.
What are you going to do?
Also, Stanton has like a career 1 point.
It's just too easy
also,
for him
Stanton,
right now.
I think, has a career like 1.3 OPS at the Rogers Center. Or something ridiculous.
Jeez.
First career game as a Yankee, he hit 2 home runs at the Rogers Center on opening day in 2018.
Gotta love it, man.
Rizzo with a great hit on our pitch that had no right being swung at.
Yeah.
Rizzo tied the game. The ball hit Urshela. Judge of the sac fly. And then Urshela with a home run.
Yep. And sealed it, man. 7-2.
7-2. Great piece of hitting. I didn't even react that much when Urshela hit the home run and made it a 5-run game, but I'm just like, that's a good piece of hitting.
Yep.
I don't know, just lowered the heart rate, and then it lowered my heart rate even more when Wandy Peralta was coming into the game instead of Aroldis Chapman, and Peralta did what every reliever should do in a situation like this, and didn't nibble around the zone, and he just got straight to it and threw strikes.
Yep.
The guy just threw strikes.
Finished out the game. Gotta love it.
Finished out the game. It was great. 3 hits against the best offense in baseball.
Yep.
Give it to him.
Jameson Taillon. Losing him. How big a blow is that?
I wouldn't say it's a huge blow because he's been pitching terribly since before he got landed on the IL. He had that little run where he was AL Pitcher of the Month in July. He was lights out in July, but it sucks to see him get hurt because, he was having a solid bounce back and then aggravated his ankle. I'm assuming that had something to do with his struggles. And, no, he pitched. He was all right. No, the leadoff walk to Springer in the bottom of the first led to the run coming home. But, it sucks seeing him out, but it's not a massive loss. It's like the oh well. It's like, what are you going to... If he doesn't come back, oh well. If he does come back, great. So, but I wouldn't trust a pitcher coming back from injury in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Luis Severino, on the other hand, in the 8th inning, you didn't see, but a doo-wop in the bottom of the 8th. Springer, Semien, and Guerrero. Severino retires them 1-2-3.
Well, yep.
Fastball still only touching 95.
Right. 1 strikeout, no hits, no runs.
1-2-3 inning.
1-2-3. So he's
granted got a little lucky with the contact, hard hit balls at at fielders. No, Semyon hit a hard ground ball to LeMahieu, and LeMahieu just got him out. And Guerrero hit a hard fly ball to right center, but got under it.
Yeah, no. 0 for 3 last night with a walk. Can't. He's dangerous. We all know that.
He's scary. Dude, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Yeah, his current OPS.
I called it with that guy against the Yankees.
1.001.
He's scary. Like you want to talk about a guy that scares me, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Yeah, for sure.
My God.
Yeah, can't complain about that. I choose. Can they win these next 2 games? Seal it up.
They can.
I think they're.
Do I think they? Well, I don't know, because the Blue Jays have their cream of the crop of the staff coming up against the Yankees as well. The Yankees tonight they have Cole going against Jose Barrios. Of course, Garrett Cole on the mound. You obviously feel confident.
Sure.
You feel more confident than other games. And then tomorrow night it is Corey Kluber against Garrett Cole's Cy Young opponent, Robbie Ray, which I think these 2 games are going to decide the American League Cy Young race.
Yeah.
Like if Cole stinks it up tonight and Ray throws 7 scoreless with 11 strikeouts tomorrow, then that seals the Cy Young debate for the rest of the year. And then this weekend, big series against the Rays.
Yep, they're at home.
At Yankee Stadium. The Rays, obviously, as rent-free as they are salivating at the chance of potentially knocking the Yankees out of the playoffs. They're not going to be pulling any punches. You know, Kevin Cash, he's petty like that. He just wants to beat the Yankees.
Yeah.
So basically, that's how the rest of the regular season is. And then Tuesday, October 5th,
that's it. Playoff day.
Is the American League wildcard game. Will the Yankees be playing there? We don't know yet.
If they're playing like they are now, yes, they will be there.
Yes. And if what happens in the playoffs, who knows? Like after that game, they win, they go to Tampa, anything can happen.
Yes. It's one of my favorite times of the year, my friends.
Playoff baseball, dude. It's got to be, it's kind of got to be fun being a fan of, a tanking team and then just watching.
Sure. It's more fun when they're in it. And
just watching the chaos.
It's been a long time since I've been to an Orioles playoff game.
The anxiety. I'm getting it.
Yeah.
I'm getting it, dude. That wild card game. The Yankees are either going to win the World Series or they're going to lose in a brutal way. They're not going to lose normally. And I don't think they're going to win the World Series. Full disclosure, I don't think this team is going to win the World Series.
I think their team's better than them, yes.
I feel like the Yankees are too hot and cold. If the Yankees are hot heading into October,
sure.
Which they've won 7 in a row, but I'm afraid they'll use up all the juice.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think the Rays are better than them. I think.
You think Houston?
Dodgers? I don't know about Houston.
The Dodgers. The Dodgers definitely.
Dodgers and the Giants.
Giants, we haven't seen the Yankees go head to head with them, so we don't know.
That'd be kind of
cool. That would be
kind of cool.
Actually. Oh my God, dude, Mike and the Mad Dog would have to do a reunion.
Yeah.
They would have to be on the fan for at least that series.
And judging doubles off that brick wall.
Oh my God.
McCovey Cove.
Dude, Joey Gallo hitting one in McCovey Cove. That would be something.
That'd be fun. That'd be fun. I'd totally go for that.
That would be a fun. That would be a kind of little 1950s rematch.
Yeah.
And with the Yankees and Giants, although.
I'd totally be down with that. Ooh, man. Well, stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen.
It's going to be crazy. Football. Do I want to talk about football?
You have to.
I've beaten the narratives to
death
at this point. You know what? I'm just going
to. First of all, overall, football's been awesome. If you're not a Giants fan, football's been kind of great.
Yeah, dude.
Or a Jets fan.
If you're not a Giants fan, Jets fan, or Lions fan, football is.
Well, it's actually been kind of great.
Amazing.
Yes. That being said, I feel bad for the Giants. You know what bugs me? I'm just going to say this one thing.
Because I don't want to repeat any narrative. It's
Okay.
Jason Garrett is a terrible offensive coordinator. Yeah, he needs to open up the playbook more. Yeah, he needs to use Kadarius Toney. Yeah, he needs to start running more off tackle with Saquon Barkley. Yeah, he needs to start pushing the ball downfield and stretching it out. Yes, he needs to run more RPOs with Daniel Jones. Yes, he needs to start running more deep patterns with Kenny Golladay. Yes. To everything, yes. But what bugs me the most about this is that this team could easily be 2-1
Oh, sure.
if they didn't beat themselves.
Which,
The Giants, they're like a confused Pokemon. They keep hurting themselves when they don't have to.
right.
That is my problem with the Giants. And during Eli Manning's jersey retirement ceremony, which sure was great, it was kind of metaphorical. It was the last bit of dignity that this franchise has had, just kind of walking out the door. Kind of all over. And I don't know if you saw it, but during that ceremony, when John Mara got up to speak, the fans tore into him. He was booed. And it was like big time boo. It was like
Sure.
70% of the stadium
Yeah.
booing him.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, when you lose for this
Deserved it.
long, when you're a pathetic, when you're losing more than anybody the last 5 years, yeah, it's pathetic. Yes, you get booed. But like, and what was funny is the only thing that kept like the fans from booing him for the whole time he spoke was Eli Manning telling them to pipe it down. When Eli Manning gestured,
yeah. Come on.
when Eli Manning did that gesture, everyone
Right.
shut up.
Yeah.
Because when Eli Manning tells you to do something, you listen.
do it. You know why?
And I don't know if you saw it.
Respect.
And I don't know if you saw on Monday night, but he flipped the double bird on camera on ESPN2.
I did not see that.
Like, my dream is that when the Giants play on Monday Night Football and they inevitably get their teeth kicked in by the Chiefs and Bucks, I want Eli to just snap and just go on a massive tirade about how this isn't the organization that he retired from. Like, how this organization is terrible and has been terrible for a while. That's what I want to see. I want to see Eli Manning just completely snap.
It'd be a good wake-up call.
Sure, he's employed by them. Technically, he's still
Sure.
employed.
He's allowed to voice his opinion, right?
He's allowed to voice his opinion. Dude, not gonna lie, even though he owes this team nothing, him as head of pro football operations, he'd have this team turned around in like 2 years.
Think so? Yeah, you're
Yeah.
probably right.
Yeah, dude.
Well-
A good GM can turn a bad team around in
Sure.
2 years.
Absolutely.
With this draft capital,
Yep.
like,
Absolutely.
I'm gonna tell you this once. I am going to make a declaration.
Okay.
And I want to have to follow through with this. Because I said it on the air. I said it live in the Shared Universe podcast studio. If one of Dave Gettleman, Joe Judge, or Jason Garrett are employed by the Giants next year, I will renounce my fandom.
Wow.
I will renounce my
Wow.
Giants fandom if Judge, Gettleman, and Garrett are not fired by at least this offseason.
All right.
That is my...
I'm not gonna hold you to that because it might. I don't know, man.
Because
know.
I am not going to let a few idiots take away this joy that I once had.
Right.
For frankly, it's America's pastime.
Yeah.
Football has been America's pastime for this entire millennium.
Sure. Absolutely.
Like, I am not going to let idiots take away my joy for this great game. I'm not going to let it happen.
Hold on to that
I
thought.
refuse to let it happen.
Hold on to that thought.
I refuse to let it happen.
Hold on to that thought. Wow.
I refuse.
Okay.
I'm not going to let it happen. Never. No.
Definitely hold on to that thought.
The Giants against the Saints on.
Yeah, this is not. They're running into a buzzsaw, dude.
Yeah, to Jameis Winston. We don't know what Jameis Winston we're gonna get though.
Right.
So,
Still,
like
it's never easy playing at the Superdome.
although they're playing in Jacksonville, I think, because of the Hurricane Ida.
Oh, really?
Hurricane Ida. Yeah. Well, I don't know if they're playing in the Superdome this week, but last time I checked, they played in They're playing in Jacksonville
all right.
for
Okay,
their
fair
home
enough.
games.
Fair enough.
It seems like New Orleans, that poor city, they get hit by hurricanes all the
They do.
all the time. They get hit by strong ones too. It's not like up here, or whenever we occasionally get hit by a hurricane, it's at most a Category 1, dude. Those down there,
Yeah, huge.
they're big ones.
It's huge. Man, the Ravens Detroit. The
Justin
clock.
Tucker.
Yes, but before that
Justin
though,
Tucker.
before that, the missed delay of game call. Did you see that?
I don't care about a missed delay of game call.
It
I don't care, dude. Justin Tucker nailed a 66-yard field
Doinked
goal.
it off
You're
the-
telling me
off-
the Ravens didn't deserve to win that game?
No, they did. However, there was a pretty blatant missed delay of game call.
I don't care. I don't care. Bottom line is, you deserve to lose if a kicker hits a 66-yard field goal.
Well, it should have been.
Like that, you deserve to lose. Like, that's it.
Okay. It was pretty blatant. I'm just saying. But yeah, let's look at this kick though, man. I'm now all right, well here's
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll this back though. Look at all right, here's the
Okay,
here's
10,
the clock.
9, 8,
Eight.
yeah.
All right,
They're
they're lining up. They're lining up. All right. 4, 3. They've now hiked the ball at 2, 1, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi.
Yep.
Pretty blatant. That was before the field goal. Pretty blatant. But let's look at this beautiful record, 66 yards. Bam. Put everything he had to do
Right
it.
down
Boink,
the middle.
and it's over. And that's pretty huge.
I think it's time we start putting Justin Tucker in the greatest kicker of all time conversation.
Oh, he's already. Come on, he's already in the conversation.
First ballot Hall of Famer.
No doubt. That bounce, it could have come back.
Those the Lions
That's a Lions
moment.
curse bounce right there. You gotta love it though.
Justin Tucker.
You gotta love it. And this, this this coming days off their win over the Kansas City, man.
Yeah, dude.
Which was a great win as
Although
well.
Hollywood Brown dropping a couple of touchdowns cost me in fantasy.
Oh, sorry, dude.
Dude, I lost by 1 point. Just because Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams went off.
Oh, yes.
It's up by 50 heading into the Sunday night game.
Yes. 2 players I have on my newly inherited fantasy team.
Fantasy team, yeah.
Which I think I mentioned last week. I was in Salt Lake City, went to a bar to watch football all day with a bunch of friends. Mentioned I didn't get to draft this year. Nobody invited me because I'm a
Wow.
loser. And they're like, hey, well, we have a friend who's not even playing their team. We're going to give it to you if you want it. And
the team.
I just want to say I've gone 2-0 since I inherited this team, and I could go all the way. So
like Jerry Reese, you inherited a great
yeah,
situation.
I inherited a great situation. So including Aaron Rodgers and Devonta. Not bad.
Movies, cow tippers. That's a
My
Kevin
movies-
Smith reference.
It is, yes. Trying to come up with a team name, and I was like, hey, that's a good one. It's
Yeah.
it's local, and it's a reference to something near and dear to my heart. So yeah,
I haven't seen Clerks 2 yet. I've
You
seen the first Clerks.
should watch it.
No, I'm gonna watch Clerks 3 because you're in it.
Well, I get to play hockey, so
Yeah. You're gonna be in it. I'm just gonna watch
I
for
get to
the
play hockey. Sam Darnold 3-0.
Sam Darnold.
How about that? Stats are not spectacular,
Hey, winning games.
But-
He's winning.
but he's got to be feeling pretty good to be.
Yeah. Dude, the Chargers beating the Chiefs at
That's
Arrowhead?
huge. It's huge.
What?
Now, I mean, again, I said the Chiefs beat themselves. The first three
Dude,
possessions
the Chiefs turning
ended up
the
in
ball
turnovers.
over big time.
First three
I think
possessions.
Mahomes has like 15 dropped interceptions this year.
Yeah.
So ridiculous in the first 3 games.
Yeah. Yeah. So, Chiefs 1-2 though.
I'm not, dude. It's
I know.
the
I know you're not.
Chiefs.
I know you're
It's
not
the
worried.
Chiefs.
I know. Yeah.
It's the Chiefs. It's the Chiefs. Don't be worried.
Charter Herbert, man.
It's the
Herbie.
Chiefs.
Yes.
Just don't be worried.
No.
They're good.
Yeah.
Dude, the Arizona Cardinals though, 3-0.
You know, doing
That
great.
is something.
But I'm putting my money on the Bills this year, man. Freaking
The
Allen, 5
Bills.
touchdowns. 5 touchdowns.
That's where I'm taking my fandom. If the Giants
Is it
fulfill
Buffalo?
my demands, I'm going to become
Buffalo?
a Bills fan. Hey,
Hey,
I get the games. Chances are I'm going to get the games.
It would be nice to see Buffalo finally redeem themselves. They're it's been a long time since
A Bills fan
4
or
in
a
a row,
Rams.
man.
I'm thinking Bills, Rams, Cardinals, or Ravens. Those are my candidates for teams I'm going to become a fan of.
All right.
If the
Rams.
teams that are both good and likable,
Right.
and nobody hates.
Yeah.
And nobody hates the Bills. Nobody hates the Cardinals. Nobody hates the Rams.
No, you're right.
Although people do hate the Ravens.
Sure.
I want to be a fan of a good and likable team that nobody laughs at when they lose.
Right. Yeah, Rams are 3-0, playing good. Beat Brady.
Dude, Matthew Stafford.
Stafford doing great, man. You can't. Matt Stafford, what, the number 3 or 4 quarterback right now?
Matt
in the
Stafford, dude,
league?
he is something else, man. Put a good team around him. Take him away from Detroit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, poor Goff.
Jared Goff.
Jared Goff.
I guess it's
So-
appropriate for
We going to hockey and
yeah,
a little,
hockey.
controversy
hockey
involving the New Jersey Devils.
You know,
Can't you know? Can't be all
everyone
be,
makes it a big deal.
Can't all be ice cream puppy dogs. Can
I gotta talk about it. This
No,
is the
I-
1st
I'll-
time I've heard about the Devils on WFAN in my
Sure.
entire life.
I will full
It was
well
this
express my
morning.
opinion on this.
And it was, of course, because Mackenzie Blackwood is unvaccinated.
Yes.
And
His reasoning very vague, but he's like, "Hey, I want to wait and see what happens."
that was a terrible presser.
Yeah.
My God, dude! Like, at least explain your reasoning.
No, he kind of danced around and
Like,
yeah,
like at least say it's for a medical reason. At least say like, hey, hey, I have this.
my opinion's simple. If you're playing professional sports and you want to play this year, you gotta get the
Like,
shot.
You gotta get the
Get
shot.
the freaking
man.
shot.
Dude, the guy
the shot.
the guy takes 40 shots a game with
Yeah.
the terrible defense in front of him.
Yeah, some of them to the face, and you can't.
Yes, and you can't take
get-
it. What are you afraid of needles?
No,
There's no chance that it's because he's afraid of needles.
No, I don't know what
He's
his
skeptical about the fact. If he at least explained it reasonably,
right.
if he at least made a reasonable explanation, and you can have whatever opinion you want about the vaccine.
Yeah,
Like, I think I'm safe. I took it.
right, sure.
Like, I got the shot.
So did I. I got the first. I had to fight to get the shot. I'm sitting here refreshing browsers on three devices.
But you got it like early.
I got mine in March. Yeah.
You got mine in March. I got mine in like August.
Yeah.
Or like July.
Yeah,
I
but
feel
that's
like.
only because they wouldn't let you until then. So because you were
Minor.
16. Yeah. But here's listen. At this point though, you're just being a burden and a pain in the ass to your team because
dude, just
now you're putting everybody in danger potentially, and 2, you can't go to Canada. I was just in Canada. You know all the paperwork I had to bring with me? I had to bring my card. I had to get a test 72 hours before I flew out. And then in Canada right now, where I was, you couldn't go into a public place like a restaurant without showing your vaccine card. And I loved it because I felt safe. I knew I probably wasn't going to get sick because everybody else in there was vaccinated. So, and I don't know if you saw my social media in the part of British Columbia where I was, you can't dance inside. It was like Footloose. I went to like an after party. There was a DJ there, started dancing. Me and old lady came out of nowhere and told me to stop. I'm like, I know I'm not that bad, but like, do I have to stop? And you're like, no. I'm not kidding. You have to stop dancing. Then she pointed out the window to the parking lot. She's like, you can dance out there. I'm like, really? Seriously?
Like, was this footloose?
Was this footloose? Like, now I can't dance? Yeah. Anyway, she left. We closed the door to the ballroom, kept dancing. So I basically broke the law. However, all this to say, well, I'm not playing professional hockey.
Again, it's like prohibition. It's
right.
like it's not, it
Sure.
depends on how enforced it is.
Yes. However, they're enforcing this. They're not letting him in the country without a vaccination.
Yeah.
So just get the shot because
Like, dude, just get the dude. I don't care.
Causing a lot of. Oh, now
you're
now
being a pain in
there
the
there are rules that he can't leave the hotel on the road. All this stuff, man. Just go get it because it's your life and everybody else around you.
Like, I don't care if you don't
be less
think,
of a pain in the ass.
I don't care if you don't think you're at risk for the virus
Sure.
itself.
Just get the freaking shot. Nothing's gonna happen.
Just get the shot.
Nothing's
dude.
gonna happen. Oh, yeah. I'm hoping, and I don't know what to
Dude,
look.
can the Devils ever have a goalie tandem that has an NHL goalie as their backup?
No.
It's always some quadruple A scrub like Louis Domingue, Scott Wedgwood,
Right.
Eddie Lack. The last time the Devils had a good backup was Kincaid. Back when, like, Corey Schneider,
Yes.
like, before Corey Schneider's hip
Keith
gave out on him.
Kincaid, ladies and gentlemen.
Like, before, and then Kincaid ended up becoming the starter.
Yeah.
Because, like, Schneider, remember, like, he was great until his hip got hurt. And then his hip got hurt. Kincaid went on that crazy run.
Yep,
That
wasn't bad.
That coincidentally coincided with Taylor Hall's 20-something game point streak.
Yeah, man. Gotta
And the
love
Devils
it.
made the playoffs.
They did.
And, no, last year, it was like, oh, Corey Crawford, he'll be a good backup to Blackwood. Oh, Blackwood's going to be the backup. And then Crawford decides to retire 2 weeks before the season starts. And then now they signed Jonathan Bernier, who was good in Detroit. And then it's like, oh, sweet, good backup to Blackwood. And now Blackwood decides to not get vaccinated.
Yeah.
We don't know what rules are gonna come down on him now.
I don't know. Just I mean, I'm sure they're pressuring him.
And
but there should be no pressure. Just go get it.
And I wouldn't be as mad at him if he didn't give such
a lame excuse.
He didn't give a reason.
No.
If he just gave a reason, it was like, hey, the vaccine was developed really fast.
It's not a reason, though.
Like, I'm gonna wait a bit, but at least give a reason.
And you know what? You've waited. The vaccine's been available since January.
The vaccine.
It's been 9 months.
I gotta wait and see. It's like, what is there to wait and see about?
Yes.
And what the hell do?
Yeah.
What the hell do I
Come
care?
on.
It's like
you're putting people at risk, and you're making your own life harder. You want to stay in the hotel and not leave?
That swallow your goddamn pride.
I agree.
Again, you face 40 shots a night.
Right.
You play for the New Jersey Devils.
Yes.
You're used to seeing shots.
Yes.
And really big shots, too.
Right. Not ones like
because they let guys into the slot every night. So just do us a goddamn favor and get vaccinated.
Yes. Thank you very much. All right. But, you know what? I mean, hopefully this has a very easy ending and he gets a shot. But on a more positive note, preseason starts tonight.
Yeah, preseason starts tonight.
Devils Caps tonight.
Devils Caps. Hey, if the Yankee game isn't going well, I'm gonna flip that on.
Oh, I mean, you got two computers, right? You got TV and a computer.
I've got a TV and a monitor.
You can put them on at the same time. But two web browsers next to each other.
Can.
Yeah.
I mean, I got the cable TV. I don't know. It depends how hard it is to get a stream for. It depends on how hard it is to get a stream for the Devils game, but cable is typically the Yankee game, and I don't know. Actually, I don't know if the Yankee game is like if it's like if it's 5-0 by like the fifth inning, I might flip to the Devils game. I don't know. Especially if the Yankees are losing, I'm just gonna wash out my mouth and I'm just gonna be like, ugh. Alex Holt's playing, like I don't know who's gonna be playing or not.
No, I don't know either. But hey, man,
I don't know. I'd like to see Dougie Hamilton.
Throw him in for a couple shifts. We got Oh man.
Riley Walsh.
This I've been waiting for this for a while though. We'll see. I know preseason means nothing, but
Hey, it's
we'll
good
get a good
to
look,
see
though.
how the players look at progress.
Yes.
Progress with the Devils, always progress.
So we preach in the show progress. So be great, man.
What I want from the Devils this year, and I want this. I'm not expecting a lot, but I'd like to still be watching meaningful hockey by January.
Be nice to have a over 500 record this year. Be nice to.
Hold on. Oh, don't get greedy.
Really?
Don't get greedy.
Okay.
Don't get greedy.
Is it too greedy? Too greedy as for a 500 season, and a positive point differential.
Like positive even point differential. I don't know.
All right.
Okay. Well, looking at
maybe.
Okay, Jack Hughes breaking out. That'd something we want. Jack Hughes awesome. Breaking out. Nico Hischier also kind of busting out and maybe scoring 60 points.
That'd be awesome.
Alex Holtz coming in, possibly doing some fun stuff.
Yeah.
You'd like to, obviously Dougie Hamilton.
Yes.
You're excited to see Dougie Hamilton.
Yes, I am.
And Ryan Graves too.
Yeah.
So Graves and Hamilton, they basically got a new top pair in the offseason.
Yeah.
So we don't know what's gonna happen with that. Also, Ty Smith. You're also looking to see if he takes that next jump.
Sure.
He played an overall good game. He played a game of a defenseman beyond his years last year, and I'd like to see some of that.
Yeah.
Out of him, absolutely. Obviously, Bernier, you'd like to see him be a good backup. You'd like to see Blackwood, obviously, be Blackwood, despite all the stuff that's been happening with him. You still root for him.
Yeah, PK stepping up a little bit would be great.
No, PK stepping up. Dude, third pairing. I think he's going to do well in this reduced role.
Okay.
PK Subban in a reduced role being used as a trigger man at the point, I'd love to see that. Also, I'd like to see Dawson Mercer crack the lineup.
Yeah.
Because I do not feel comfortable with Jesper Boqvist as this team's third-line center. A good team does not have Jesper Boqvist on its roster.
But
as decent of a forward as Boqvist is, and I don't hate Boqvist, but I would like to see somebody else as this team's third-line center.
Jesper,
Dude,
fourth line
imagine
center.
how cracked of a line in the future that Yegor Sharangovich, Dawson Mercer, and Yanni Kuokkanen is going to be.
Yeah.
Dude, just put that in your head right now. Picture
it's
that.
in my head. That'd be awesome.
Lots of people are saying, Sharangovich should be with Hughes. It's like, no. That's why they signed Tomas Tatar, is to put Tatar up with Hughes. And then with Janssen, we don't know what's going to happen with him. Bratt, you'd obviously like to see him.
Yep.
Still be Bratt. Zaka, he had a great year. Last year, the underlying stats say that was his ceiling, but you never know with him. I've always been a Zaka guy, and I'd like to see some more out of him. I'd like to see him put up 50 points this year. Kuokkanen, again, he was super underrated. He flew under the radar big time among NHL rookies. He looked great. I'd like to see him take another step. Obviously, again, Andreas Janssen, you like to see him bounce back a bit. Mike McLeod, he played great as a fourth-line center. Miles Wood played really well with him. The loss of Nate Bastian is going to do something to that line, but again, in the grand scheme of things in an expansion draft, I'd rather lose a fourth-line grinder than Andreas Janssen.
Yeah.
But, hey.
Hockey.
Yeah. Hockey.
Yeah. Anything in the mailbag?
Nothing in the mailbag. Okay. Yankees dropped the lineup, and from what I can tell, Luke Voigt is not in it once again.
Okay.
Which pisses me off.
Stanton, Judge.
Andrew Heaney is gone!
Whoa. Whoa.
I gotta play something. I gotta play a song.
Wow. Well, breaking news, everybody. Andrew Heaney, gone. Wow. Andrew Heaney optioned to the Florida Complex League. Reinstated. Oh, Loizac is
Johnny
back.
Lasagna's
Johnny
back.
is back. All right. Wow. Andrew Heaney has been optioned as of about 48 minutes ago.
Oh, God.
Andrew Heaney, get out. See you later, Andrew. You know, his reaction. That is his reaction gifts. That's a good one. I'm gonna steal this one. Yeah. All right. Well, things are looking up, my friend. Things are looking up.
Yes. And in exchange for Johnny Lasagna.
Come on. That's a
Johnny Lasagna is back.
yes.
Oh, yes.
All right. Well, what a day. Got hockey.
Yes.
Andrew Heaney optioned. Hopefully
Oh,
win
yes.
against the Blue Jays tonight. Yeah.
Dude, if the Yankees lose tonight, it would suck.
Yeah,
But this is
but
honestly the happiest
that
I've
would,
been
yeah,
about
that
a
would,
move
yeah,
this
yeah,
year.
Yeah, you've not been
Obviously,
Andrew Heaney's biggest fan in forever. So
yes, he's gone. The bad man is gone.
yes. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen,
Ah, yes. Okay, what was I looking for? The Yankee lineup?
oh yes, no void.
Okay.
What do we got?
Basically the same thing we've seen. LeMahieu, Rizzo, Judge, Stanton, Gallo, Torres, Urshela, Gardner, Higgy. Blah, 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 blah. Don't like Higgy going up against the righty. Higgy mashes lefties. You know, this is my plan for the Yankee catcher position next year.
Okay.
I don't think Gary Sanchez has played well enough to retain the starting catcher role.
Okay.
I think they should bring in, this offseason, they should bring in a catcher that mashes righties.
Right.
And you start Higgy against lefties. The platoon.
Okay.
Good teams have platoon catchers. A guy that I've seen come up is Reese McGuire.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know who's out there, but
I'm just looking at catchers.
Oop, there we go.
Catcher. Like catchers, look who's up.
Buster Posey, he's a little old. Jan Gomez, old.
Yeah, like he's going anywhere.
Oh, jeez, man. Who else is out
Mike
there?
Zunino is a club option. He's not going anywhere.
Kurt Suzuki's still out there.
Kurt Suzuki.
He's 38. Yeah, geez, look at how old these guys are.
God, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about. They're all over 35.
Or trade for one.
Yeah.
Just trade for a
Yeah,
catcher.
yeah,
You have
yeah.
a decent enough prospect pool.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Anyways.
Oh, great way to end things off.
Yes.
Fantastic way to end things off. Wait, never mind. I want to talk about something else.
Oh, go
I know
for
we're
it.
running way over, but
Okay, go for it.
I just want to briefly touch on this. We're pop culture guys.
We are.
So we kind of like to talk about this stuff.
Okay.
There was the big Nintendo Direct on
Oh, yeah.
last week. I think it was last Wednesday. Thursday or something. I don't know.
N64, right?
No.
Finally, or
That pisses me off.
Okay.
Not only like the Nintendo 64 online stuff, they are going to be charging extra for something that should have been part of the product at
Okay.
launch. I am not gonna fall for that. Like, I'm sorry, I am not gonna. As cool as it would be to play Star Fox 64 online,
Sure.
I don't have enough friends that have a Switch
Right.
and are interested in playing that
Yeah.
to play against to spend extra.
Right.
But what really pissed me
Wait,
off?
GoldenEye?
No GoldenEye.
No GoldenEye? Okay,
GoldenEye.
screw it then. I'm not. I'm out.
No GoldenEye. They got the basics Mario 64, Ocarina of Time, Mario Kart.
Nah,
They're bringing F-Zero in,
Yeah.
which
Okay.
now the theories are blowing up. It's like, ooh, F-Zero on the Switch. I would like F-Zero. F-Zero would make me really
No
happy.
GoldenEye online. Come on.
On the Switch,
Get to work on that. That'd be awesome.
No GoldenEye
man.
online,
That would be
but
awesome.
basically, no. But what pissed me off the most about that direct? Did you see the cast for the Super Mario Brothers movie that is being produced by Illumination, by the way? So it's already bad enough that the movie, that a great video game franchise is going to be mangled by Illumination.
Right. Yes.
So basically,
who are they putting in as? Oh, it's Chris Pratt. As
Chris
Mario?
Pratt as Mario. No, I love Chris Pratt. He is awesome. I am a big fan of Chris Pratt. But why Mario? You know, Charles Martinet should be Mario.
Yeah. You should.
They're bringing in Anna Taylor-Joy to play Peach, which I haven't seen her in anything,
Right.
so the hell do I know? They're bringing in Charlie Day as Luigi. Jack Black as Bowser. They're bringing in Keegan-Michael Key as Toad.
Oh, Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong?
Seth Rogen is going to be Donkey Kong.
Wow.
Hey, Mario. Oh, no.
Fred Armisen as Cranky Kong.
No, so...
Oh, Charles Martinet will have a cameo role. I'm like, come on.
Yeah, dude, come on.
All right, whatever. Yeah, why don't... I don't know, man. Yeah. Well, this is a cash grab at this point.
This is a cash grab. I'm going to see it with my friends.
Sure.
Now, I'm going to see it, which I guess that's the whole point of it. I'm going to see the movie.
Yeah. All right. I'll be there. I don't know if I'll be at the theater for this one.
I'm gonna see it with friends just to see how bad it is.
You know what? Maybe I will. I'll take my kid. It'll be fun. Get my big ass popcorn and icy, and I'll shake my head at
I'm just gonna
at the miscasting. But okay.
I want there to be a shot of just me sitting there in the theater, just like with this face.
Yes.
Just like with. Like the face that I make a lot on the show. But oh god, dude, they drag so many great actors into this too. It's like they're great actors, but they just don't fit Mario.
Yeah.
Again, you know my theory about video game movies? My theory is this. You know how it took them like 40, 50 years to finally get comic book movies right?
Sure.
I think it's going to be the same thing with video games. We're not going to see a genuinely good...
Right.
We're not going to see a genuinely good video game movie.
You're right.
Until there are people who are good and genuinely care about the source material.
Yes.
And know the source material for making this movie. Now, a salvaging point here could be that Shigeru Miyamoto is, I'm assuming he's got to be working on it.
Yeah. I hope so.
Dude, if I'm the Miyamoto, I'm like walking out like 10 minutes into the movie. I'm like, oh, dude, what the hell? Because like Mario's basically his kid.
Yeah.
Like, you know how people are about like characters that they
Sure.
create. It's like basically their children, like George Lucas. Like Luke Skywalker is, well, Mark Hamill, Luke Skywalker is basically like his kid.
Right.
Like that was why he was so pissed off at The Last Jedi.
Yeah,
was because it's
for
like,
sure.
what are you doing to Luke
Yeah,
Skywalker?
Yeah, you're screwing it up.
Like, what are you doing to Luke?
Right.
Like, what are you doing? So it's like it's someone that he knows personally and deeply cares about.
Yes. It
So like,
defines him, yes.
like Shigeru Miyamoto is gonna be like, dude, what are you doing to my kid?
Yes.
Like, what you're ruining him. And we know the whole time it's going to be Chris Pratt putting on a terrible Italian accent.
It is,
Charlie
yeah.
Day going to be
Yeah.
putting on a terrible Italian
Right,
accent.
right.
I know how Hollywood feels about video games.
Right.
They don't understand it.
Not yet. They don't. One day.
One day when they do understand
One
it's
day.
going to be amazing.
Yes.
I feel like once they finally
Then
once they finally get everything right, they are going to make
we'll get the Metal Gear Solid movie.
Oh, Metal Gear Solid. Oh, imagine how they find that. Imagine if they pulled off Metal Gear Solid.
They could.
You gotta get the right actor, though.
I know.
I could see Matthew McConaughey being a really good Snake. Imagine Matthew McConaughey as
Sure.
Snake. That would be... No, John Krasinski. He's already Jack Ryan.
Yeah.
Daniel Craig as Snake.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, I mean, we're just listing off
Why not?
guys who have played action
Right.
cartoons.
Yeah.
Josh Brolin. No, Josh Brolin would be a perfect Snake.
Yeah, he'd be a great Snake.
Josh Brolin would be a perfect Snake. He has the voice, too.
He does. Yeah.
It's showtime. Just the Thanos voice. Dude, I remember his reveal in Brawl, where it was like, dun 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 dun. It's showtime. No, but the Japanese trailer is even funny. It was like, showtime. And he just says that. He just says that. But dude, Snake was... Dude, if they make a good Metal Gear Solid movie. But what I'm saying is that when they finally pull off video game movies, there's going to be a great trilogy of movies about the Ocarina of Time. Because Ocarina of Time is a big enough game that you can make a trilogy of movies out of it.
Absolutely.
I've always called Ocarina of Time the Lord of the Rings of video games.
Absolutely.
You could make a Lord of the Rings style movie out of Ocarina of Time. You could make something that good. You could make, or at least somewhat to that level, if you make a good version.
Yeah.
If you make a good cinematic adaptation of Zelda Ocarina of Time,
Totally.
that could go really well.
Totally.
Also, I've heard that Bungie is getting into producing TV and movies, which, if there's a Destiny movie, I'm going to be damn near first in line at that one.
Yeah.
And also, Bungie will probably do something cool. Like, at the premiere, they'd bring a ton of YouTubers. Or, like, like, this YouTuber, my name is Bife, he would be one of the first ones there.
Yep.
Like, Bife, Dado, all those people. And, like, they'd make TV series about, like, the lore. Like, if I would... Like, there's this one lore book in Destiny. It's called The Books of Sorrow. It is... If they made, like, a Netflix series out of that, I'd watch it.
Yeah.
I'd watch it. God. I gotta do a weekly reset, and I gotta play that. Okay, so...
All right.
Great way to end things off with the dopamine shot of
welcome
Andrew
back,
Heaney.
Johnny Lasagna.
Welcome back, Johnny Lasagna.
Devil's Hockey. Welcome back, Devil's Hockey.
And Andrew Heaney, you're fired.
See you later.
So, from Ming Chen and the Shared Universe Podcast Studio, I'm Cameron Woolley. Like, subscribe, buy merch. Go to my blog, CameronWoolleyShow.com. Join my Discord server. Follow my social media. And as always, stay classy, New Jersey.